Hello fellow mutants, welcome back to another video, and as you guys may know, I am a Spider-Man fan. Been a lifelong Spider-Man fan pretty much. Been introduced to Spider-Man since like at a very early age. And he has always stuck with me. He's stuck with me a bit more than like Batman and Superman, Wonder Woman, and any like superheroes that were like were like popular at the time when I was like 3, maybe 4. And now like pretty much like Captain America, Iron Man, Guardians of the Galaxy, Suicide Squad, they are all like fairly popular characters due to them having movies per se. Like I should say popular, but well known, I should say. Guess you can be well known and not be exactly popular, if that makes sense, I guess. But in this video, we're going to talk about how Spider-Man 4 Marvel fans give an update on status of next live action film. So I did cover the fact that Tom Holland may have like signed on to do more Spider-Man stuff the past, and like I want to say like 2-3 months ago, give or take. I don't remember the time frame, but it was about 2-3 months ago. So now like this, I'm intrigued on what this news is. So let's read. So Marvel fans have been given a potentially frustrating update on the development of the next live-action Spider-Man film. Tom Holland has played Peter Parker, aka Spider-Man, in 3 films across the Marvel Cinematic Universe: Spider-Man Spider-Man Homecoming, Far From Home, and No Way Home. While the 4th film has yet to be confirmed, it's widely expected that the character will return in another sequel, with Holland on record as being keen to reprise the role. Unlike most Marvel characters, the rights to Spider-Man are owned by Sony, who have produced the last 3 films in collaboration with Marvel Studios. Speaking of The Hollywood Reporter, in the new interview, however, Sony Pictures chairman Tom Rothman suggests a new Spider-Man film would not be arriving anytime soon. What can you expect? I don't know. Serve no wine before his time, he said. Back in May, Rothman had told Deadline, "We have our Marvel business and breaks into 3 tranches. There are the Spider-Man movies, and we're currently at work on 2 Spider-Verse sequels." So the Spider-Verse is going to be a trilogy, okay. To our Oscar-winning animated movie. We hope to get working on the next Spider-Man movie. Some fans have voiced their frustrations about the latest update, calling the next project to be announced. And I boomered it, sorry. That's why you guys saw me have a long pause. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. So this article is just saying, one fan says, I don't care, give me an announcement. And the second one says, just hurry up and give us a Spider-Man film. The thing is, I don't want another live action Spider-Man movie if it's going to be rushed. I want them to take their time, focus on character development, take their time on like the story. Don't rush it. Take their time. Give us the story that we deserve. And they can't. Marvel can't do that. Sony can't do that if if they give in to us fans and rush. I want them to take their time. And in the meantime, it's not like we're not going to ever get a Spider-Man movie till Spider-Man 4 comes out, which in this case is a possibility. Like we will have the Spider-Verse movie, the sequel to the Into the Spider-Verse movie, coming out in what, like June? So we at least got a Spider-Man movie that's coming out relatively soon. Those people are trying to get Marvel Studios to announce something. Take solace at the fact that we're going to get a Spider-Man movie soon. Sure, it's not live action. Sure, it's going to be animated, but take solace in that. I am. Anyways. Well, it's expected that Holland will likely to return for the next film, some fans have called for Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield's versions of the character to be given new sequels instead. Both actors played Spider-Man in previous film adaptations and reprised their role in No Way Home. Now, I have to say that I would admittedly enjoy seeing Amazing Spider-Man 3. So we can properly get that, like, Peter's story wrapped up, I guess. Even though I feel like the Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire Spider-Man stories were, I think, in a way, beautifully well done in No Way Home. And even though I would be out for Tobey's Spider-Man 4 and a Garfield Spider-Man 3, I'm not going to say, oh my god, I need one. I need a fourth or Spider-Man 4, Amazing Spider-Man 3. Even though, yeah, I will welcome it, but I'm not going to, like... And for a bit, I was saying that, but as, like, nostalgia came back, like, Warhol, I'm, like, looking at it, like, maybe it's better if we don't get it at, like, I, like, said, I'm trying to form my thoughts into my words, because words aren't doing, like, my, right now, like, it's hard to get what's in here and here, out of here. But my point is, I think, and like, sure, I would be up for a Spider-Man 4, Amazing Spider-Man 3, but I think Tobey's and Andrew's Spider-Man time has come. It's not like Superman, Henry Cavill Superman, where they literally cut Henry Cavill Superman off. Why he's like, there's like people like when he should have at least one more solo movie. And like Henry Cavill getting screwed over by not fans, but by the studio. But in terms of Tom Holland, I'd be up for him to have a fourth movie in the fourth movie. I would be very interested to see where his Spider-Man will go now that he has to do things solo. And I do want to see his Spider-Man do things solo besides relying on a mentor to help guide him through whatever shit that might be going on in that movie. In my personal preference. So yeah, that's just me. So do I want an announcement for, like, want to know what's going on with Spider-Man, a potential Spider-Man 4? Sure. I'm not gonna be like some of these fans saying, hurry the goddamn up! I okay with waiting. I'm being patient. We are getting a Spider-Man movie next year. I'm okay with that. That's going to satisfy me for a bit. Just like how No Way Home did for a bit. And I, like I said, I do hope Tom Holland gets a Spider-Man 4. Because, like I said, I am interested now that his identity is now secret again. And he's kind of been scaled back to the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. I wonder how he will, like, how his adventures would be now that he's not part of the Avengers anymore. You know, he's an honorary member. Even though he's technically an honorary member, he wasn't ever kicked out. Just the world forgot about him. But he's he isn't going to fight along like with the Avengers that we know of, unless if Avengers 5 and 6 happens and they require him to be in there, then okay. But at the moment, I would like to see a movie where Tom Holland Spider-Man stands on his own without any support, like in terms of mentorship. And you can in a way say, well, No Way Home had him leaning on himself. True. But it was like more so mostly for himself. I feel like what made Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man so great is that they didn't exactly lean on mentors as much as Tom Holland's Spider-Man did. They made themselves they relied on themselves. Sure, there was like some team ups, like with Tobey Maguire. Spider-Man 3 had him and Harry Osborn teaming up, and and Amazing Spider-Man, and we had him and Commissioner Stacy or Officer Stacy teaming up to defeat the Lizard. But they, like, those two, Spider-Man did not rely on those two characters I mentioned as mentors. Oh, Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man had a feud with Harry Osborn, James Franco's Harry Osborn in most of the third movie. Point is, as long as we can like get Tom Holland's Spider-Man be a solo act in the fourth movie, I think fans would appreciate that. That's my suggestion. But enough about me. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section down below. Love you guys. Have a wonderful day. Be kind, one another, and I'll talk to you fellow Manchester later. Later, cheers.